Good morning, YouTube. Hope everybody's doing swell this morning. All right. So we are continuing our 7-day set. I did the Horde night last night, or yesterday. Went pretty well. Base did. 7-day base did end up working. Had an update last night in order to fix some issues. Not really any content to it. Just an update. So didn't see anything negative repercussions from that. I will be live tonight at 8 o'clock. And my plan is to go live tomorrow morning at 5, but I will know more tonight. And then today we're basically looting, and then I'm going to start finding a location and start building the foundations of the future meat grinder. That's pretty much the plan. I know that it looks like we've got 42 days and some hours until Prison Architect 2 comes out. Been watching some of the videos and pre-release stuff. Doesn't look bad. I know that just kind of looking at it, I've got some hesitations on certain things, but I mean, you always do when you got a new game coming out. So hopefully they will. I know they've pushed it back 3 times now, which is completely understandable. I mean, anytime that they're developing a video game, it does not bother me when they push a video game back to make it more stable. I mean, you know, in the history of video gaming, we have definitely seen our share of unmitigated disasters on release. No Man's Sky, it's a perfect example. I mean, it was just absolutely a hot freaking mess when it launched. And it's honestly, it's a decent game now. But, you know, I'm sure it lost so much player base in the beginning that I'm sure it had a negative outcome. I don't know how long they would have had to push it back so that it wouldn't have been that way. But however long they needed to is what they needed to have done. But it's decent now. Very, very playable. So, I don't know. And I've thought about going back and doing another playthrough on that, and I have on PS5. I've restarted a couple times. It's not bad. So yeah, that was a hot mess. And then anybody that remembers the Ark debacle, I mean, when it released, it was absolutely insane. Hey, Lewis, how are you this morning? It just absolutely was unbelievably crappy. I don't know how many birds I lost in that initial release. Just not well put together. How's Lewis this morning? I think I've decided to go ahead and do this POI. This POI is a bit of a pain in the butt, but it's more than doable. You're amazing? Well, good, my friend. What's on your agenda today? You got big plans? Alright. Oh, look, the door is open over here. I don't think this actually connects to the other side, and I know normally up here there's a way into that. Oh yeah, that's right. It is night where you're at. How about this? Any big plans for tonight? Yeah, there's normally a hole right there. So we'll ramp up and we'll go and see if we can't shoot some people from above when we get over there. And sometimes this is a bit of a booger down here. Yeah, right there. Oh, well, we one-shotted him. That made it way easier. He might be the only one in here. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Of course, I unlocked the second quality bow now that I just made this one. It's okay. I won't upgrade this bow again for, I don't know, probably a couple levels. Well, maybe not. I mean, if I can upgrade it, I wonder if it'll take 1 or 2 to upgrade it. I might do it. There's a miner outfit. It's not bad. I was working on making some standalone videos, but I may work on that another day. Anybody else that's joining us, of course, if you will like and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. And also, if you all will go join my Facebook as well, that would be awesome. Or my, my streaming Facebook. I'm not streaming on YouTube yet. Want to someday. Not YouTube. Yeah, Facebook. How it works. I've never done it. I don't know if it's a good platform. I have no idea. Oh, look, there's Bubble Up buckets. Well, there went Bubble Up buckets. Alright. My agenda today is we will be some light farming. I'm going to go ahead and start. I'm going to go pick a base for the location of the future meat grinder, which is going to be the meat grinder is my is normally my in-game base. And sometimes it incorporates the rabbit hole, but sometimes it's a standalone thing. Probably ended up being standalone this time. And I'll just move everything to it eventually. See, this is a four skull, and I've done this one before, and it is a true four skull. Sometimes it's actually extremely difficult. I'm looking for. I know that generally there is a bunch of dogs in here too. I need to go bust in that front gate. Is what I need to do. That way I got room to move. Freaking barbed wire. I don't know. I've thought about Twitch. Twitch is, as I said, I've been on Twitch before. Me and Twitch had a disagreement. It's a weirdly political platform. I don't know. I'm not diametrically opposed to getting on Twitch again. I've never been an amazing fan of it. 2,000. We're gonna bust this door open. That way we can have a little bit of room to maneuver. No, I mean, I'm not saying I won't. I've looked at it again. But I mean, I may, like, once I start making standalone videos, I may post there as a secondary. You'd think these military guys would drop a little bit better loot than a normal zombie, but I really have not experienced that. They give a little bit more XP, but that's about it. And then normally, I don't know, I don't remember where the ferals were. They were in here though. Oh, what's this bandolier thing? Reload. Okay. I don't remember what that one does. I never used it. I swear to you, there's dogs. I can never remember where they're at. Looks like there should be something in there. Yeah, it was an actual shower. I'd normally drink. I mean, I'll do either. I like Diet Coke. I like Pepsi Zero. I like about everything. I normally drink Walmart brand Dr. Thunder is what I normally drink. $1 for a 2-liter. I'm good with that. I buy 6 to 8 2-liters at a time. I mean, spend $10 and buy more than I do putting a couple Cokes at the store. I'm a fan of that. I'm amazingly cheap. And have been for a long time. I mean, I make really good money, but I don't like spending money. Iced tea is my favorite drink. Well, actually, I say that. Coffee is my favorite by far. Yeah, it's a feral. That's what I was thinking. Let's get this sucker out here. Oh, well. Alright then. I expected you to fight a little bit harder, but apparently that's a nice looking arrow. That's almost looks like something out of a Halloween costume. Very much a cheapskate, yeah. And I mean, that's just because life is significantly better. I think people get caught up in this thing, right? I realized it a long time ago, partly because of my dad, that they think that I don't know, they think you need perfect things, right? I mean, my house is crap, right? But my house is cheap. So, like, the average mortgage in the United States is right around, well, it's $1,200 in the state I'm in. But the average mortgage in America is around $2,000 a month. That's crazy. I mean, that is crazy money, right? I mean, my house, my mortgage is like $300. And I've had this house forever, right? I work on it myself. I do almost all my own stuff around the house. It's like $320 a month or something like that. So my entire bills to run my house is cheaper than most people's car payments, right? And then I mean, my most expensive bills are my college, right? Because I have $100,000 in student loans. And then my car or my truck, right? Because I bought a brand new truck. and my truck payment is actually more than the combined cost of my house and all of my utilities. But yeah, and even if you add that all up, everything that I spend, my entire month that I spend on everything is less than what most people pay for mortgages. It's just unbelievable, right? And so I save every month enough money to survive another month. So every month I'm gaining 1 month of retirement. Oh, no, I doubt that. There are some videos out there on my channel of when I got this house back. So when I got a divorce, it took me 10 years to get this house back. And when I first got it back, it was just unbelievably, it was an unmitigated disaster. And I've been working on it pretty much ever since. And I've got it back to where it's respectable now, but yeah, it was not a pretty sight when I first got it back. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't care. Man, I'm running out of food. That's going to be an issue at some point. Let's see if I need to just plant some corn. That way I can make some grilled corn. So yeah, I mean, I think people get caught up in this idea that you've got to have this perfect life and these perfect things, and life is just hard. It's just how it is, right? So don't make it harder by breaking yourself. It just never made any sense to me. And it also has allowed me over the years to take risk most people wouldn't. So most people get tied to these jobs, and they can't take a risk. They can't step out because they can't afford to risk their mortgage and the bills. But I mean, I'll be honest with you. It's just one of those deals where you have to decide what what being wealthy means to you, right? I mean, a lot of people think wealthy looks like, $100,000 cars and really expensive houses and nice things, and which I have nice things. I mean, I have a 90-inch TV. My gaming setups are second to none, but that's because that's my priority, right? That's what I spend my money on. What my definition of wealth is how long, if I lost my job today, could I go without working? That's wealth to me. How long could I maintain my current standard of living if I lost my job? And if someone's answer to that is less than 6 months, then they need to seriously reevaluate their life. I mean, mine is years. I could go years and never have to work. Matter of fact, I could technically retire right now because of, but I mean, that's my definition of wealth. Not having to work, but working because you want to. Or knowing that if you lost your job, you could go 5 years and never have to work. I mean, that's wealth. I know a lot of people that, make $200,000 a year, but they couldn't go 3 months, or they couldn't even go the next paycheck. It's just crazy. What's up, Kit? So yeah, you just got to decide. You got to set a couple priorities in life, and then you have to make sure that you don't let the influence of society suck you into the game, because at the end of the day, we're all going to end up dead, right? You can't take this crap with you. So just enjoy your life, and don't work to live, don't live to work. I'm doing good, Kit. And I love my job, don't get me wrong. That's not what I'm saying. It's just, I know that if I died tomorrow, that if, heaven forbid, something happened to me and I croaked over, that they would put up a sign, everybody would be slightly sad, and they would have my job posted by noon on Monday. It's just how it is. Anyway, I don't know. I'll get off my soapbox, but there's the dogs. I knew they were somewhere. Come on, Poochie. No, that didn't turn out near as bad as I thought. Actually, went pretty well. Woot, woot. Where did... Oh, there it is. We're going to go ahead and learn this super corn recipe. And then we should be able... I don't remember what I can make with those. We'll have to do some research. I mean, I can give you an example of probably, I mean, I didn't do it, but my father had it figured out, right? And he lived 80, I think he was 86 when he died, 90 when he died. But when he was, you're doing good, Lewis. What he did when he was a really young kid is, and I'll tell this story 1,000 times. I think I've probably told it 100 times in chat, but he put 20% of his paycheck in a bank account. He put every bonus that he got and every tax return all went into this account. And so when he decided he wanted to buy something, so like the very first car he decided he wanted to buy, he went down to the bank and he said, hey, if I was to come down here and borrow this money from you guys, how much would the interest on that loan be, and then what would my repayments be? They told him, and then my daddy went back to his house, and he sat down and he made out a little loan book, and with payments every month, he took the money out of his account and then made payments back to himself with the interest that he would have paid the bank. Plus, he kept putting his 20% in. And he's done that since the first dollar he made until the last dollar he made. And so when my dad passed away, he had 20% of every dollar he ever made, plus all the interest he would have ever paid a bank. He never took out a loan. He built every house he lived in, borrowed the money from himself, paid it back. So he paid his mortgage to himself. Without a doubt. And he never made more than $10 an hour. But I remember one time when I was a kid, he took me out to one of our properties, and he told me, a lot of birds here. He said, look around. Everything you see, I own. And he said, that's not because I've ever made much money. It's because I saved twice as much as anybody ever dreamed. And that's real financial intelligence. Not paying other people money. Now, I've not been able to do that in my life. I mean, I just save money, and I make sure that when I have, like when I take out a loan, like for my car loan, I just make sure that my interest I make every month on my personal investments is higher than the loan I take. So, like my average return on my investments are between 15 and 20% a year. And so I take a loan out for 6% interest. I know that it wouldn't make any sense for me to take money out of my savings account to buy my new truck when the money in my savings account is drawing 20% when I can borrow the money and pay 6%. So I'm actually losing 14% a year interest by paying the truck off when I buy it. So that's how I do the math. My dad just had it figured out, right? Yeah, that's my life advice, my friends. I would say financially, that's the smartest things I've done. and they'll make your life significantly better if you do it right. Save for when you get old. Don't increase your cost of living to the point to where you can't put back significant amounts of money every paycheck. I mean, you don't. Yeah, that's my advice. I guess my other piece of advice is don't get married for love. Marriage is a business, is a business proposition. So make sure you get married for the right reasons. Kids cost $250,000 in a lifetime. Something you pay on, but you don't keep at the end. So keep that in mind. So make sure you really, really want them. I never had them. Mostly because that would take away from my video gaming and what I like to do. Which I know that sounds incredibly shallow, but it's honest. So far, this little place has not been too bad. Decent loot. Yeah. I don't know what this button does. Oh, hello. Oh, that's a feral. Oh, that's a problem. Come on down, yo. Let's go for a run, shall we? That's the closest I've came to dying in 6 days. He didn't drop a damn thing either. That's after I was sitting there just bragging how good this game was, or this POI was. I don't have anything really to heal with. Well, we're going to take this opportunity to go back and drop off at the base. Man, I'm going to get some more coffee here in a minute. It's 6 o'clock. I think I'm heading to work at 8. So, a couple hours. Hi, what's going on? You having a good day? Thanks for joining this stream. Alright, we'll jump off here. We gotta go get a healing kit or something. We kinda got our face ate there for a second. Probably need to see if I got any food hanging out anywhere. What's my repair here? Fatigue. I need vitamins. I need food. See if we got any food down there. Need to probably plant some corn. I don't know what the super corn does. I'll have to do some research on that. I can't remember if it does anything, makes anything worth it. Actually, let's just go ahead. Let's see if super corn. I don't know that it does have any super corn. Super corn seed. Ear of super corn. might have to Google that because I cannot remember the uses for it. Let's see here. I remember I've gotten it in the past. Supercorn plant. Well, that doesn't help me. Tell me what it does. Ear of supercorn. Ear of supercorn. Glue. Grandpa's awesome sauce. Grandpa's moonshine. Really? So there's no food uses? You can't eat the dang stuff? Well, consumption. Well, how about I just grow some and then we see what happens? I think that's where we're at with it at this point. Gotta find me some vitamins, as you all strange Europeaners say. Alright, I'm also looking for vitamins. Still have enough arrows. I keep picking up more arrows, so I mean that's a good thing. $70, 71 blueberries on me. I wonder if I can make blueberry pies now. I'll have to look and see. There's the vitamins. There we can. We want to do a health kit. How much does this heal? Heals 40. Heals 30. Makes you really thirsty. Let's go. We can make more water. All right. Blueberry pie. Takes cornmeal and animal fat. I don't think I have much animal fat. I have dos. Alright, so not so much. What else can we make here? I mean, obviously I can make grilled meat, but I want something more substantial. Hobo stew. Rotting flesh, potatoes, ear of corn. It takes animal fat too. I'm gonna have to go farm some animals. Of course, in pumpkin bread. Also takes animal fat. I'm starting to see a pattern here. Sham chowder. Potato, ear of corn, water. As soon as I get everything up and running, that vegetable stew is going to be the main eater. Oh, look, I have animal fat right there. Okay, I think we might be good. We got water. So let's do... We're just throwing this stuff in here. We'll see what we can throw in here and put together and make. I know you're thirsty and hungry and blah, 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 blah. There we go. Let's see. Vegetable stew. Steak and potatoes. That's not bad. We'll make some of those. Can't make blueberry pies just because we have so much animal fat. We make a lot of blueberry pies actually. Cornbread. Cornbread. Reminds me of something Boozer used to always tell me. Boozer used to always say, his cornbread's not cooked all the way in the middle. Pumpkin pie. I like the pumpkin bread. Matter of fact, I probably got pumpkin bread in that other cooker. Yeah, I got one. I'm going to turn that back on since we're running low on food. Alright, let's go ahead and drop all this crap back off. We're going to go down. We're going to go up and see if I can plant. I don't know if I can yet or not. We're going to go plant this super corn and see what the hell it does. I need to make some more farm plots. See, now I know I can grow mushrooms anywhere. Matter of fact, yeah, we can grow mushrooms anywhere. So we're just gonna go plant those, and then we'll plant the super corn. I can't make potato seeds yet. I can't make corn seeds yet either, but I'll get enough seeds off of this harvest. Oh, it's nighttime. Haha. Well, man, screw it. We're going to go out here in this field and go work on establishing this. Where is this snake at? Establishing where the new meat grinder is going to be. Here, snakey, snakey, snakey. There's where the snake is at. Then tomorrow we'll go back and loot that, finish looting that POI. Alright, so let's see. I think we're just going to build it like right out here. I mean, it's flat enough for what I like. I mean, might need to move it out just a little bit more. That gives me more than enough room to build out my idea. So, yeah, I think. And then we're just going to start the floor here. And then we need to do, let's see how big a floor we want, because it needs to have a down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it needs to have it'll have doors on all 4 sides. That's just so that I know that I can get the zombies sucked in, because as far as I'm aware, besides they continue to they continue to, what in the world's going on with that? Why won't that drop there? There we go. They still follow heat signatures, and they also still go for doors. So it'll be multiple levels, so I don't need huge floors. Maybe go one more out. Is that 5? That's 5. Let's see how that becomes a middle. Alright, so how many spaces are there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is 5 and 5. So the door is in 6. So yeah, that's. Let's go ahead and lay this out and let's look at it. Hey, what's going on? How you doing this morning? Sorry, I'm being quiet. I'm just sitting here kind of planning out how I want this new final base to be. Honestly, I might go one more ring around. Let's see here. I mean, I have enough room. To kill this fatty before he sneaks up on me. Good thing about fatties in the middle of the night, you can use a gun and they're pretty easy to hit before they run up on you. Any more walking around here? No. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna go out one more around here. long as the doors are evenly spaced, I don't have any heartache with it whatsoever. Hi, Tate. All right. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. I think that. Let's go ahead and let's see what. Let's see the height of the final project here. Where are you? I hear you screaming. Was it an actual screamer? If it's a screamer, I'm leaving. Because I can't fight. I mean, I can, but I don't want to fight a group that big in the middle of the night. Not unless I can one-shot her. I don't see her. Let me know if anybody sees anything moving. I don't. I mean, technically, if I get a screamer, I'm just going to run back to the rabbit hole and fight him in the hole, but I don't want to. One thing we do need to do, though, if we're going to do the base this way, I need to know the height of the base, which this is fine, but I also need to know how far blocked, if they've changed the block distancing before collapse. So I'm not mad about this height. I'm good with the height. So let's test block distancing. And what I mean by that is how far can a block go unsupported before it collapses. So this is a wall. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. 5 is stable. So I know I can go 5. I think 6 is the max. Let's see if 6 collapses. So we can do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I don't think I've ever seen 7 stable. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Apparently 8 is good, 9 is not, so I'm more than okay. I think the number used to be significantly lower. So this is going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then this will be the back. This will be the center pillar for the staircase. I'm telling you, that sounds like a dang screamer. I just don't know where. I don't know where the crazy thing is. I don't know. Is that another baddie coming up in the distance? Am I creative? No. This is regular. I've just been playing it for, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, and it's day 9. I mean, I've been in the game for 9 days, so we're doing okay. All right, I'm gonna go back and grab food. I'm gonna go back to the house. And then yeah, that's gonna be a decent base area for the meat grinder. Alright, let's see. Let's see how the foobage is going. Hey, we got food. Yay, we got tacos and food. I'm gonna feed you. Stop griping. Alright. So this does 12. Does that say 46 on the dang tacos? Really? For the tacos? I mean, I can understand the steak and potatoes being that high, but I thought the tacos were cheap to make. Oh, it's just, well, is it fish tacos? Okay. Apparently, if I can find more cans of salmon, then we are golden. I did not know that was 50. Alright, so you can turn this one off. Let's see here. We're gonna keep all this food on us because he was hungry and I'm not about starving my little critter. And then we need to grab probably some more water. Maybe. There it is. Because we're gonna go back out there until daylight. We just gotta make sure that we don't die. So how long have you played this game, Tate? I need ammo. Ammo. Here we go. I'm still hungry. I'm gonna eat. You would think, well, we're just gonna eat another taco. Yay for tacos. That should fill my critter up. Alright. Four years? Okay, that's not bad. I would say probably, I mean, a lot of change in 4 years. I would say the rabbit holes probably still, they don't work as well as they used to because they didn't used to hit down, right? So there was no, they can never hurt you if you're underground. They can hit down now. You just got to make sure that you prep everything right. Oh, hey, thanks for the description. Appreciate that. You just kind of got to prep everything right with the rabbit holes. Make sure you have enough defenses around them. Honestly don't eat much fast food, Lewis. I tend to only cook at home. Remember back when I was telling you how cheap I am? But if I do go out, fast food? I don't know. Normally I go out to restaurants. There's a couple restaurants that have really amazing salads I like. Fast food? I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe Sonic? I don't know. And so basically what I do, Tate, is I make my rabbit hole, and that's kind of where I start at. Just because it's the safest thing I can build in order to kind of get breathing room. And then I don't stay there on the 7th day. I take a prefab and I build a 7-day base on a prefab, and I can show you that if you're going to be around for a while. And then that way they don't tear up my main base or my rabbit hole. And then after I get the 7-day base established, well, rabbit hole established in the 7-day base, and I get basic necessities, so forge, workstation, and sustainable food and water source, then I start working on these. This is what I call the meat grinder, and this is a final base that will survive all future horde nights, as well as just regular stuff. I don't even know why I try to shoot them from that distance. I need a scope. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know how many I just attracted to me, but oh, there. What in the world's going on here? Hey, get away from my stuff. Oh, that's a feral crap. I hope that explanation made any sense. And I'll show you that. I'll show you that 7-day base I build. I just build a base that for the 7th night horde until I get this thing built that I don't have to worry about, right? So it's basically they can't get to me, and I don't have to worry about them killing me and tearing apart my main base. Nah, I don't want to track it. There we go. And I've done like prefab bases before, like when you do bases and houses that have already been built, and they're not bad. I just much prefer. So there's a couple different things, right? So in solo play, if you do a prefab, you have to keep a claim block down. Oh, the rabbit hole? Yeah, and I'll give you a tour. So basically, well, here, let me. When it gets daylight, we'll go around and I'll show you the rabbit hole and kind of walk you through my methodology. There's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, because it's my entire goal is just to protect my crap in the beginning. and to be able to freely move around in order to get what I need to basically survive. And then after that, then you can start thriving. So it's just a little bit of time to... You just got to make sure you got safe places and you're not constantly running for your life. And this, I just build these out of these blocks to start with, because that way I can make sure I like it, and if I don't, I can just pick it up and start over again. Probably, I think it takes, I did the math a long time ago. I don't know if the math still works, but it's the same amount of material if you make concrete or steel blocks, or if you just upgrade these. So I mean, obviously, I won't be able to fully describe what I'm doing until I get done, but basically, zombies are attracted to doors, right? So there's two different attraction methods for zombies. As far as I'm aware, this hasn't changed since the beginning. Some things have been altered, but they don't change. So the number one thing they're attracted to is heat signatures, except on Horde Night. Horde Night, they're attracted to your GPS location. So regardless of where you're at, that's where the Horde are coming. Otherwise, they're attracted... Well, certain zombies are attracted to heat signature. Screamers are attracted to heat. So wherever you've got your furnaces, you've got cooking fires and stuff like that, that's what they're attracted to. Or that's what screamers are attracted to. And they're going to come and scream. So they come and try to find you. If you can kill them before they scream, you're fine. If they scream, then they call in more. Then if they call in more screamers, you can chain screamers, and no fun. Big problems for all involved. So that's screamers, heat. Then all zombies, regardless of type, are attracted to doors. So whenever that include hatches, they just couldn't. They didn't used to be able to hit down, and they can hit down and dig now. But so when I build these bases, if you have a door only on one side of your base, all the Horde will hit that one side. You'll get some on the other side occasionally, waves, but even on Horde Night, so like if you're centered in a base and you only have one door in, then they're going to attack that one side heavier because they're after the door. So I divide my doors up on all four sides to divide up where I get hit at. And then none of those doors are functional, right? They're just an attractor. And then I build all of my damage in pits around the meat grinders. And then normally I'll make traps underneath where I can loot. Eventually I'll have a car garage underground, and then I'll have a tunnel that leads out. A significant difference, so it'll be like another rabbit hole. It'll lead out away from the main base and up to a rabbit hole. So that'll be the main entrance to the base, and they probably won't attack that. I'll put a little few defenses around it, but that'll be the entrance. But they'll all be attracted to the doors at this base, and I'll have kill pits set up. Yeah, it's a bunker. I call them meat grinders, and those will be multiple floors. So I'll have a loot room. And then at the base of it, I'll have ledges that I can shoot off of. I'll have pillared walls so that if I have to melee, I can battle between pillared walls. Yeah, I mean, it's just... And it's always worked. I don't know with all the new dynamics exactly what I'm going to have to adjust, but that's the theory to the meat grinder. It takes a long time. It takes forever to build them, but they're fun, especially once you get them up and running. And so that's the future of that. And so like when I start playing, I rabbit hole. So this is just a location that's close to the trader, and from normally night one, I just start digging down. I'll place a little temporary base, and then I dig a hole straight down to bedrock, straight down, and then I jump, place a block, and I come all the way back up. So that's what this is right here, this block. I dug straight down to bedrock, and then jump place, all the way back up. Then went one square forward, dug straight down again. right? So I dug down along the edge of my blocks, and then when I hit bedrock, I dig a little bit outwards so that I can turn around, and then I ladder my way back up, and so that creates a rabbit hole. That's all this is. So straight down, block up, straight down, ladder up. And then, so now this makes it significantly harder for them to get to me, because actually when they start, normally you can start shooting up at them. That's normally what I do if I actually get a wave or two in the night. But so then I dig out. Obviously this is a door, but these right here, do I have a, where is my, what did I do with my torch? That way you can see what the hell I'm talking about. All right, anyway, so you can kind of see, it's kind of dark, but these right here, these are one of the most underused things in the game. These are hatches. So, you know, like I got a hatch up top, which they strike down, so they'll blow that hatch. But as long as you have hatches, so those block zombies, right? When you put the lid up, or when you put the top of it off. And as long as you have a 2-layer block height, they can't jump over it, and they can crawl over it, but it's really difficult for them. And so, like when I'm fighting down hallways or I'm building defensive barriers, I'll normally use hatches, because you can actually fight them and you can repair them as you fight. And then if one collapses, you put the next one up. That one collapses, you put the next one up. And so you have a kind of a fighting retreat to back up. So like when I had the last waves that I had here, which I've got a video out there somewhere of it, I'll have to cut it out and actually use it as a separate video. They were coming down my ladder and I'd shoot them, they'd fall down. They would come toward me, so they would come into this little room right here, or this little area in front of this hatch. I'd shut my door to keep the other ones out, and I'd deal with one zombie at a time. Then when that one died, I'd open it, drive the next one in, close it, I'd deal with them, repair. Yeah. That way I'm not doing wave after wave after wave. But yeah, these are amazingly helpful. Anyway, so I dig in, and then I just start carving out a hole. And then, so I had chest up top originally, and as soon as I got deep enough, or as soon as I got down here, I was able to start bringing my chest down here. And so I know this is protected, right? So it would take a lot for them to get down here, get past all of my defenses up top, and manage to do damage to any of my stuff. So I know it's secure, so I can go off and do other stuff. So as soon as I get kind of this done, and sometimes before, but right around the same time, I'll go locate a 7-day base, because I don't want them fighting here at my base. Don't want them here. Because on a 7-day, I mean, they'll overrun you. They'll bust your stuff up, they'll break your chest, they'll kill you. I mean, it gets quite intense, right? So until I get to the point where I can kill all the horde on the 7th day, I build a 7-day base. And my only goal with the 7-day base is to not die. I don't care. Mine? Good. I don't care anything else other than surviving on the 7 days at the beginning. I need to go get some more coffee here in a minute. But we'll go over there and I'll show you the 7-day base. If you're finding this helpful, if not, let me know and I'll go do something else. But if you're finding this helpful, I'll keep going. Okay, so I'll drive down. I'll come back and work on the plants here in a minute, but I'll show you the 7-day base. So when the 7 days hit, until I get that up and running over there, I'm not going to fight the hordes on the 7th nights. So I'll drive up here and I'll show you. And it's got to be far enough away from your main base that the hordes don't drag across your base or across your stuff when they're getting to you, because they spawn out a little ways. So you don't want it within the spawn range. Your base within the spawn range. And my definition of a decent house is one that I can modify. So I'll show you kind of. Which, all the spikes have been destroyed this last horde night. I mean, they demolished everything, but that's all right. So this is my 7-day base, and so I'll kind of work on a little bit. I identify it pretty early on, and then I will. I'll do a little bit to it, but generally I don't mess with it until like day 7, day 21, whatever day we're on. And then I'll come over and I'll spend the whole day. But, alright, so... Well, let me kill these things. Nope, drop the bag. I like it when they drop bags. Oh, it's a cigar. Nice! Alright. So I spike everything, right? So I put spikes at least 2 or 3 deep all the way around it, and then I spike the entire inside. So I rip everything out. I rip everything out of the interior, and I spike every square inch of it. And then how I get in and out of it is generally I use a window. So let me go back. So I take down everything they can climb on. So I make sure there's no ledges or patios or anything they can get on top of and hit that second floor, because the second floor is where I'm going to be at. And so I make sure there's nothing they can do to get up there. Now they can pile up there, but you're not going to get a consistent pile, and so I'll show you what I do for occasional piles. But anyway, so how I get up there is I rip out the staircases, and then I'll have a window. So like this is my window that I thought I had spikes down there. I thought it was toast. I'm probably still gonna get damaged, but all right. Anyway, so yeah, this is my entry. So basically, I spike everything around this thing, and then when I hit the horde night, I just basically pick these blocks up behind me so they can't get to me. I go over all the spikes in the rooms, so I don't have to worry about them. Which obviously I did something wrong here, but yeah, I just pick up all the blocks behind me. Maybe. I think I did it wrong, but it's fine. Let's see. One did there. We'll do one there. Alright. Alright. So there's no way for them to get up here, right? So they can't climb up. They can climb. They can tower up here, but they can't climb. So basically, I've created an area where there is no direct access. The only way they can get up here is if they pile, if they rip it out from underneath me. That's it. That's the only way they can get up here. So I will stand here and I'll shoot and kill them and do whatever I need to do. If they start piling, then I'll start fighting the pile, right? And then the rest of this room, obviously, if they manage to pile and break through, then I'll fight them here. If they break through like these walls, then I've got defenses to fight here. All that fails, we fall back into the secondary room, and I can fight them at the door. And then waves, right? So we fight backwards as we go. And then if all else fails, I have the Alamo. So we step in, we can fight if we need to, and then if all hell breaks loose, then we've got the Alamo, which we just fight hand to hand. I'll probably never have to use it. Almost all my bases will have what I call an Alamo, and they get a little more sophisticated as we go. But yeah, that's basically how it works. Last horde night they didn't touch it. They never got up here. They did pile up, and so I'll walk around with my construction hammer and I just repair and see where they're trying to get in at. and then because it'll tell you when they've been damaged. And so I just keep an eye on all the walls and make sure that they're not piling or hitting something. If they do, I start reinforcing it, or I'll start dropping hatches around it. And then anyway, and so that's the goal. Just survive 7 day. And then until I get, and then so I spend, all 7 days are spent at the 7 day base, all regular nights at the regular base while I'm building out the final base. So anyway, that's the story, my friend. I hope you find that helpful. And then other than that, I spend most of my early days just making sure I get furnaces and everything I need to survive. But yeah, anyway, that is my spiel with how I survive 7 days to die. We'll go back to the farm now. I got to go back and work on the farm. Well, The Last of Us is my favorite video game series by far. I've played The Last of Us 1 probably 15 times, maybe 20. I don't know. I just finished it again here recently. I played The Last of Us 2 probably 8 or 9 times now. Ellie is probably the most well-developed character in video gaming history. And Joel is a flawed hero, which makes him very personable to me, and I mean, I adore him. There's not a character in The Last of Us that I don't like. So, but anyway, I don't know if you've got anything more specific than that question, but yeah, it is my favorite video game by far. All right, let's see how everything's growing. Everything is growing. So let's go ahead and put down, since I don't need these to grow on a farm plot, we're just gonna line them up. Look, it's a field of peckers. Oh, and then over here, we're going to grow some super corn just because I want to see what the heck I'm going to do with it. We'll grow a couple of them. And the rest of it, we're going to go ahead and do regular corn because that's going to be a thing. I don't know what that means, Liz. Say that again. I don't know what that means. Alright. Alright, so we'll go drop this off, and now we're going to go loot for a while, and then we'll come back and we'll work on the new meat grinder. Or slaughterhouse, depending on what definition you want to use for it. I call it different things, but it is what it is, as they say. It is what it is. What mod? Does this go in a head slot? Let's see. It does go in a head slot. I much prefer that to the water purifier. Okay. Yeah, Walking Dead was, they did use stuff on their arms in The Walking Dead. And I've bought The Last of Us on every video gaming platform I have. I will probably buy it on Steam again, and that way I can play it on the computer. I don't know. I try not to do it too many times, but I could play that game forever. I have it in my shopping cart. I have not hit order yet. I'm a little scared by the amount of carbs in it, but I will do it so I can try it. I think I'm good. I'm going to go refill my coffee. If you all will be patient and wait for me just a few seconds, I'm going to go do that, and then I'll be right back. All right, back to it, shall we? Where were we clearing? Oh, let's go down. Let's go back the other way. I think I've cleared. Why does this look like this has grown now? Oh, it's. Oh, no. It is. It has grown. Okay, hold on. Uno momento, my friends. I didn't know the pumpkins were so small. They're so cute. Look at the little pumpkins. I thought they'd be a little bit bigger. I think it's funny that they're just like, we're just gonna let you grow mushrooms anywhere. We don't care what you do with those. Any more seeds? No, we probably need to make some. Let's see. I can't make that. Let's we'll run back in some more corn. I need corn. Corn is good. We got a lot of pumpkins out of that batch of seeds. You bet, Tate. Hey, I appreciate you. I go live. I'm normally live every night at 8 o'clock p.m. Central. If you want to come back around. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I appreciate you stopping in, man. Let me know how everything goes. Or, I don't know if you're a man. I appreciate you coming in, Tate. How about that? Alright, let's go. Let's go clear. Alright, so this is cleared. I mean, I think there's definitely some stuff I missed, and we can run back through stuff when we have to start wrenching. I know I cleared that. Police station, I think, I'm trying to remember if there was any chest in any of these that I wasn't able to get. Alright, let's see here. I think I cleared all these. I don't think there was any chests in here. I think I already double checked this. Yeah, then the police station. We checked that out there. That's where we had the attacked by everything debacle. Fell through the roof and the roof tried to kill me. There was a safe in here. I need to unlock it. Actually, I checked my points. I could probably put more points into stuff. Well, that was completely and utterly useless. Alright. So let's, I have 3 points. Animal tracking. What was I working on? I think I was working on, because I know this is going to be my next big one, Miner 49er. Parkour is such a good one. It's so underestimated. I like that stun thing so much, we're gonna up it. Alright, so that's... I don't know what that is. Is that a music group? Is that a place to eat? Welcome to Skiblet's Toilet. What's your specialty? Corn. I don't know why I think I'm funny. I thought there might have been... Hello. I was going somewhere, apparently. I think I was checking out that roof. We're busting up cars here. I thought there was a chest in here I missed somewhere. Maybe not. I thought there was an office. No, I think I'm just crazy. I think I just went bonkers. What was that up there? Oh, it's a tire. I need to make a few more dew collectors as well. It's on my list. I don't know, I've never seen it. I don't watch a whole lot of TV, to be honest with you. I watch series. I watch movies. There's a few shows that I absolutely adore. Yeah, and actually the only thing I pay premium for is YouTube. Right? I have Hulu, but my mom, I get that from my mom because my mom likes it. It's the only reason why I have it. But I don't pay for anything else. I have all the free apps and YouTube Premium because I watch YouTube all the time. I mean, that's my primary source of everything is on YouTube. But other than that, I don't really have monthly fees on anything. Remember, cheap. It's my MO. There might have been a chest in one of these too, but we'll come back through them later, I guess, probably. When I need to start... We haven't done this one yet. Let's do this POI. We started part of it and then stopped. No, it was unlocked, but... Gotta start gaming with without my arm up. I gotta go get surgery on my arm at some point. I applied for a different job. I'm gonna wait and see what happens with that. And then I'll probably start planning to do whatever I gotta do to get this arm fixed. Which I don't know if I'll be able to game for a while. We'll see. Might be the only thing I'm able to do for a while. I can believe it. I think you said your dad's a pilot though, so he can afford it. My degrees are... No, I don't know. As I said, I paid about $100,000 for my degrees. But whatever. I don't really care. I've never regretted education. Then I love school. I'd still be in it if I could afford to just stay in school full time. I got an associate's in business. I've got a bachelor's of business with a minor in human resources. I've got a degree. I've got enough credits for a degree in philosophy as well as theology. And then I've got a master's, an MBA. Yeah, there's a lot of zombies in here, more than what I thought. And then, yeah, I was in school for a long time. Loved it. already have that. It's alright, we'll sell it to the trader. We'll sell it to Grumpy. Grumpy will buy it. Yeah. It's just how it works. Everything from this point and forward in your life is going to be about money. Just don't spend it. Don't ever get yourself in a position where you have to work for a living. Promise you it'll make your life significantly better. Take advice from an old gamer. Well, I thought I heard a zombie. Zombie? Hello, zombie. That's a dog cage. Why is there a dog cage in here? Ah, freaking feral. And a dog. Jiminy Christmas, guys. Where's my... I don't know how I ended up losing my, my Skinner. Why do they have so much health? I have no idea. Those feral, anything with red eyes is feral, and they automatically have more health. I also don't know, I had to have dropped my freaking torch out in somewhere, and I don't know where I put it. And we'll find another one. Can't believe they put a dog and a feral in the same location. It's not right, I tell you. They better have some really good loot in here somewhere. Gun safe. Hey, I can make antibiotics. Real antibiotics. Not like herbal antibiotics. Not like, you know, fake antibiotics, but real antibiotics. We're gonna have to head back to the hacienda here in a minute. I'm about out of room. What can I burn or throw away, or what can we do here? Well, we can drink this. What else can we do? I really, really, really want that. It's enough to cost me 3 bullets. Sure, why not? Alright. Okay, and then we're gonna come back because we're all full up. We'll come back and finish looting because I haven't found the chest room in here yet. Yeah, and it's not even. I'm just gonna, instead of making a chest or filling up the bike, I'm just gonna, since I'm so close, I'm just gonna go drop off. Besides, I gotta take some antibiotics and whatnot too. So that's that, and then I need vitamins from downstairs. Abrasion, can I get maximum health? First aid bandage. Perks or medical items. Perks or medical items like aloe cream. I didn't know you could just consume aloe cream. That doesn't seem like a thing to me. I know I have some. I didn't know that was a thing. Let's go down and let's just try some aloe cream. Let's see what happens. Yeah, so far the stun baton is phenomenal, and it's not so much because of the damage. It doesn't do as much damage, but that shock is literally the only reason I've lived through some of these fights. So yeah, it's well worth it. That takes care of the fatigue. Now I just gotta find aloe cream. Really? I could just use it? Huh. Well, I'll be damned. I learned something new today. Did not know that aloe cream was a consumable product. It may not always have been, because you get used to knowing something and then they change things and then you don't know what you don't know. That is, by the way, a very common phrase in the business world. You don't know what you don't know. Here, chicken, chicken, chicken. Chicken, chicken. Chicken, 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 chicken. That's what you call shooting a bird on the fly. No? The only reason I went on my way to kill that chicken is because I threw those arrows away a minute ago. I felt guilty for throwing away loot. So interestingly enough, that I have not seen a basement here yet. It's got to be through that elevator, or there's got to be a button somewhere, because the building behind here has a ramp down to a basement. So I know it's a secondary thing of this. So yeah, I got to figure that out, because that seems strange to me. What's even stranger is I haven't found the loot room yet. That's what I'm not understanding. I'm missing something somewhere. Aha! This is what I'm missing. I knew there was something. I have a feeling, just based on what I've seen so far, I have a feeling this might get a little dicey. Okay. Yeah, this is. Well, this looks pretty dang busy. Let's see what all we got here. I got high hopes for this room. So, looks like we got a Mopow and a Crack-a-Book. And then the main chest. I didn't see what that did. Oh well. We may never know. Hey, what do you think? Do you think this is my honey book? Let's do the other two first. All right. Survey says. Oh, acid. Okay. No, that's not bad. That's helpful. Hardened lock. Let's see how many picks I break. Maybe none. Maybe none. Maybe it'll just pop right open. Yeah, I'll use a few picks. It's not bad. All right, let's see what we got. Got some gold nuggets. That's good. We'll take that. Wood splitter mod, ammo. Got a little baton here. We're going to scrap it, though. Okay. Yeah, I'm not mad at this room at all. Ow. Let's see if I can just trip the light fantastic over here. Somebody's grumping at me. Oh, I see a fatty. I see a fatty. I see a fatty. I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. Fatty, what you doing up there? Interestingly, and I didn't know this till just now. Where are these guys at? I can hear them beating the wall somewhere. Up there? Yeah, they're there. Interestingly, and as I said, I did not know this, but you can hear that last charge of the stun baton right before it initiates. So that's helpful. Oh my gosh, it's a feral. I don't think the fatty's a feral. I think just Tweaky is. And actually, I might be able to hit Tweaky through this bar. Nope. It's going to be one thing I got to test later is what it's going to take to have gaps to hit zombies. I can hit you there. I guess when I used the lever on the inside of that, it opened this one too, because I've already looted this room. Yeah. And then that was that other door. Yeah, so it's all popped open now. Alright. Let me run up to the bike. already looted that one, so we're about down to the end of the road. Already did Jerry's. We're gonna go. We're gonna drop off, and then we're gonna head down to the end of the road. We'll have to start dropping chests. We're getting farther away from the house, but we're fine. All right, kids. I'm gonna go get me another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. All right. I need to make some more dew collectors on my to-do agenda. Well, I think there's a side. I think I can go through the garage. If I remember correctly, access is through the garage. Zombie. Oh, there's another torch up there. We're gonna go grab that for sure. We're gonna go through that door. Matter of fact, we're gonna go through the ceiling because why not? I want the torch. Thank you. Oh, that's interesting. I bet there's birdies up here. I don't see any birdies. I don't see any zombies either, though. It's kind of weird. Is the floor gonna fall in? Hi, Miss Linda. How are you? How is your day going so far? Well, we're going to pretend like the floor is not going to fall in and just act like we're just running through this. This just seems like a very fall-in-y floory. Well. Alright then. I guess we're going to drop down on this bed. What could possibly go wrong? Well, good. Mine did pretty well. Kept me alive. That's the main goal. How are you doing this morning? What's on your agenda today, Miss Linda? When are they firing it all back up? August 1st, huh? Are you ready? Are you excited to get back into it? Well, there you go. That's what it's all about. We got keys all over the place. We're gonna finish looting this floor before we move on. Alright, let's go see what happens when we start opening keys. I think this is going to open doors. That's all it's going to do. I wonder why they went through all that trouble. It would make a lot of sense. I bet. Down into the basement we go. I opened the door earlier, and the room had a night feral and a freaking dog in it. I killed him, but it was a moment of I may have done all this work for nothing again. Come on, guys, let's go. Where are you? I hear you. Well, not for nothing, because it's not like I'm permadeath, but you know what I mean. I've been alive for a long time. I don't think I've been to Bob Bour's yet. I'm not in this version, not in this game. I have in other ones I've played. I think, maybe? I don't know about Carl's Corn. The Boar one sounds really, really familiar. Yay for salmon. I love those freaking fish tacos, man. 50 food and for very, very little investment in stuff. Yes, please. What up? What up, Buttercup? Well, crap. That was not what I meant to do. Charge! 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 There you go. Right, I can see that. Yeah, I need to clear out. I need to get some meat. Apparently, since deer are at night, I probably need to go. The only thing I don't like about that is chasing them down through horde territory or through hordes. I mean, that'd be my only concern is running into 8 to 12 in a herd, and just because I'm chasing a dang deer. Unless, maybe once I get to where I can one-shot him, it'll be different. I don't think I'm quite to one-shot yet. Probably ought to go ahead and upgrade that bow, since I'm a couple up now. Yeah, drop down in the hole, Jerry. What could possibly go wrong, Jerry? But I have a feeling they're going to come pouring out over all of those little ledges. Probably not. It just seems like a thing they would do. And we'll go check that out here in a minute. What is that up there? That sounds very ferally to me. I think that's one up there sleeping. I think he's sleeping. He was sleeping. Here, another one. And that weird rumbling sound is what I don't quite understand. That is a weird sound. I hear them stomping around. I haven't heard them fall yet. Why do I hear like heartbeat noises? Alright, we're gonna come back. I'm gonna go see, before I start looting stuff, we're gonna come back. I wanna go see what the hell's around here. We're not gonna be pushing no buttons either until I figure out what's happening. Well, I guess we're pushing that button. It must be the outside. Alright, let's go check it out. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, so I put the chest in the right place. I'm good with that. I just kind of, my spidey sense said that we were close to a place that made sense. But I haven't looted anything down there because, well, number one, my crap was full, but also, it just doesn't... It seems like there's something going on at the top of that railing. They sound a lot quieter now. I might be able to loot this without worrying about getting my face ate. Never used the night vision thing. We'll have to check it out. Oh, there's a couple honey. Alright, so what time is it? Well, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go up here. I want to see what's up here. A fall through ledge. That's what's up there. there's nothing up here. And then we've got side tunnels that lead nowhere. There's nothing in there. All right. And then I think I've completely cleared the house too. So this is the house's loot room. Would be my assumption. All right. These floors look a little wonky. All right, well, so, hi, what's going on, CJ? You just got in the channel, and I am just about ready to log out and go to work. So, if you are new here, please like and subscribe. I'll be back on at 8 o'clock tonight. Oh, congratulations, CJ. One of the most important things I will tell you about streaming that I found, well, there's a lot of different things I found, but one of the most important things is don't wait to talk until you see the number. The lag is normally a minute or two. So generally, if you're not talking, people come in and then they leave. And then you see that you have somebody viewing, and you're talking to nobody. So just get used to narrating. I've streamed for so long that I narrate my life. Like, I will walk around my house narrating, making a cup of coffee, and feel completely insane doing it. But I've just done it. I've streamed for so long that I just talk. Now, sometimes I get quiet, but that's one of the main things is always narrate. If you have no viewers, I would turn off view count. Don't pay attention to it. Just talk like you got 100 people watching you. But anyway, all right. Having said that, as I said, I will be back on tonight at 8 o'clock. And actually, do I have? Hold on just a second before I leave. I want to make sure that I have your channel. Now, let's see here. Don't pay attention to it. Just talk like you got. There's a couple people that recently I picked up. Go to channel.
Hello, I am CJ Central. I post Christian.
I got you. I see you. All right. Perfect. I will go through and watch some of these. Yeah, nice. Like your channel. Very good. All right, I will check it out. All right, anyway, so if you're new here, like, subscribe. If you all can, if you have not, if you can hit up and follow my Facebook, just because I'm trying to get enough subscribers to check out and see if I like their streaming over there. Other than that, hope you all have a wonderful and great and phenomenal day. And if you have a choice to be anything, be kind to everybody. You have a good day. Bye.